Hi everybody, it's Carol Ann with RVing and today we're going to talk about the disabled RVer and how to modify your RV to fit your handicap or your disabilities. You know, active RVers don't let their disability prevent them from traveling. RVing is for everybody, including the disabled RVer. So if you have special needs, don't let that stop you from enjoying the RV lifestyle, okay? It's entirely possible to enjoy your time on the road in the RV, especially since it also allows you to travel in comfort. And it can be really convenient. Everything you need is close at hand, and there's no worry about having to stay in hotels or struggling with other ways of getting around, such as taxis or anything like that. But people who must use a wheelchair or other type of equipment to allow them the mobility still would like to RV. And so with a few modifications, it's entirely possible to accommodate them. And some of those modifications I'm going to list, and they're not everything that needs to be done, but they give a person a really good start. So it's possible to install wheelchair lifts or ramps for easy access. And if you're not handy, there's RV dealers out there who can do it for you. And there's the other thing too. There are manufacturers that are building RVs that are for handicapped. They come in, all this stuff comes installed, everything's modified to fit a wheelchair or such, right from the factory. So another thing you can do is install handrails or bars where needed, you know, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, or next to a chair. Widen the entrance and interior pathways. Now the entrance, you might have to put a new door, change the size of the door, or move the inside, move the furniture around a little bit, adjust it. You know, there's ways and means of doing it. Lowering the kitchen counters and cabinets if possible. It's not impossible, but if you can, that might be a really good suggestion. Install roll-in showers. This would make it so much easier for somebody in a wheelchair to be able to have a shower. Excuse me. And adjust the driver or passenger compartment for the disability. You know, there's a lot of people with who are wheelchair bound who drive, so there's no reason why a motorhome or a truck that's pulling a RV behind it can't be adjusted to accommodate the disability. And you know, most RV dealers can help with the installation of any of the equipment that you need to make the RV more accessible. And you know, it'll depend on the level of disability, exactly what's needed. You know, I hear from people who have disabilities and they're wanting to get back into their RV, and sometimes it seems insurmountable. But sometimes with a few modifications it can be done. And imagine how much better these people feel when they can get back on the road, whether it's full-time or even just for a vacation. It's freedom for them. So the types of RVs that might be, you know, how they might work for the disabled RVer. The first one is a Class A motorhome. Now this can be a really good option because once the person enters the RV, there aren't any stairs to climb, and furniture can be adjusted and arranged to easily accommodate a wheelchair or other tools and such that might be needed. The next one is a Class C motorhome. Now this may depend on the size of the unit and if there's a bed at the rear of the RV, because there's usually a bunk and it's over top of the driver's compartment, and believe me, it's not easily accessible even if you're not handicapped. So the Class C can be a bit cramped for a wheelchair, but you know what? Nothing is impossible. Where there's a will, there's a way. Travel trailers are probably the easiest units to modify, since there aren't any stairs except the entrance, which can be modified with a ramp or other tools to make it more accessible. But a travel trailer actually works really well. Fifth wheels, now depending on the level of mobility, this might not work since the stairs to get into the bedroom and bathroom make it even much more difficult. Not impossible, but maybe a few more adjustments will be needed if a person wants to travel in a fifth wheel. You know, I realize not everybody can RV, and even though their hearts tell them that they want to. However, it is possible to make just a few adjustments or change the type of RV that you currently own. It's possible to have an active disabled RVer be more mobile. You know, sometimes you have to think outside the box. And I guarantee if, you know, after a few adjustments that make it possible for a disabled RVer to be able to get back on the road, there won't be any regrets. And think of how many more adventures they or you can have and what's possible. Nothing is really entirely impossible. So I hope the suggestions that I've made help you if you are a disabled RVer or you know someone who is, and maybe they can help. If you have any other suggestions or anything that we can add to the list, please, I'd love to hear from you. You can reach me at carolann@roamingrv.com, or you can go to my website, roamingrv.com, and contact me through that. So once again, it's Carol Ann with roamingrv.com, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.